All right, Suds and Buds, Season 2, Season Finale, Sierra Nevada IPA Top Hunter, with our guest Anderson Burrus. We're going to try this beer. We're going to jump right into questions because me and Derek have been excited to talk to this guy. All right, we're going to clink here. I've never actually even had this brand. Smells pretty good.
Oh, damn. That is good.
That's actually pretty good, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hella smooth on the end.
Yeah, pretty weird. I've never even heard of Sierra Nevada as a brand, but I mean, I've heard of them.
I've heard it. It's hoppy.
Yeah,
I'm going to give this one an 8.
I'll give it probably a 7. Although it is 6.2% alcohol, so maybe, yeah, definitely a 7. Pretty smooth for actually having a lot of alcohol in it.
Alright.
Alright, and as I said before, we're here with Anderson Burrus. He's out of North Carolina, and you guys haven't heard of him, you're about to find out, because this guy is a lyrical genius.
Up and coming.
So, I was reading on your bio that you've won multiple, rap competitions and stuff. What was that like?
Oh, yeah, man, yeah. It was, it was pretty crazy. Yeah, I won just a freestyle tournament, back in, 2014. Yeah, and I was just like a 20-year-old kid who who just wanted to try freestyle battling, because I'd done some in high school. And yeah, man, it's just always come natural to me. I've always been really good at making fun of people, and so yeah, I just make the words rhyme, and yeah. So I've always enjoyed that. Then I got into the written battle stuff, and yeah, I just really enjoy that.
Fuck yeah, dude. I was saying, then you're out of North Carolina, and then you go to the college there. Is that what your bio was saying?
Yeah, well, I graduated from NC State around in 2017.
Oh.
So, yeah, it was cool.
I was saying, how long were you wanting to rap? Was it through college? Is that where you picked it up, or?
No, it was actually in high school. I was on the basketball team, and I was a sophomore. And one of the kids on the bus, the kids the older kids, the seniors were freestyling in the back of the bus. And one of the kids called me out, and I just went back there and I just rhymed a couple words together that were insults, and everyone flipped out. And I was like, wow, this is easy. So I started, started rapping like that, and then I started making music, and then I started getting into the battling aspect of it. And yeah, I've just been doing it for 11 years now.
Wow.
So, the video that you have with Dexter's Laboratory, where you have that edited in your video, what was the premise behind that? Where'd you get that from?
Well, I mean, I work with kids in an after-school type of program, and so I help them learn how to make beats and instrumentals. And so what I like to do is take kids' theme songs from shows and flip it into an instrumental beat. And I was kind of going through some different instrumentals, theme songs, and trying to figure out what would be good to flip. And I came across the Dexter's Lab theme, and I started putting drums to it. And I'm like, actually, this is a banger right here. So so I didn't give that to the kids. I kept it, and I started I started rapping to it, and then that video took me hundreds of hours because I had to edit the whole thing and all that, and it was a grueling process, but it was a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, that was our next question. Do you do all your editing and all that for your videos and stuff like that?
Yeah, man. Yeah, videography is my main job.
Right, that was the premise of one of your videos where you showed the writers and you were playing the uke and fucking... Dude, that was so good. I love that video so much. And then the fucking second one to it where you
where you punched the makeup guy? Yeah, you said you were going to.
You guys remember that, right?
Yes.
That was so legit.
Yeah, we were wondering, dude. I was like, I think this guy does all the video and all the beats. He does his raps. You're a one-man show, dude.
Well, thanks, man. Yeah.
Talent, bro.
Yeah, fucking... We have to have a tech guy. Me and this guy are fucking computer dumb. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. And then you won 4 rap competitions, and then I think your autobiography was saying that... Or, well, not your autobiography, but your the thing on Facebook, your bio Facebook, on your page was saying that you got a song on the radio or something like that down there? Was that one?
I don't know. I have not checked my I mean, I think I have some songs that are on like local radio here in Raleigh, but it's not. I'm not getting played on any like national radio stations or anything.
That's still crazy to get it on local though. That's badass.
Yeah, well, I worked in a local radio station, so I kind of cheated and I just put my stuff in there.
They did got it out there though, right?
Yeah, but no one asked for it to be taken off, and so I take that as a win, and yeah. So
when did you ever decide like maybe you wanted to be like, because you're really honest and like in your raps and your soup like down to earth about it, like you don't try and say like you're like a big gangster with guns and all that. Was that like
no cursing?
No cursing and all that? Like was that like straight from the beginning, or is that something you like worked into?
No, yeah, straight from the beginning. I was brought up not to cuss from my parents, and when I started rapping, I just don't cuss normally, and most of the time in conversation, and so it would be kind of weird for me to do it when I rap. And so, yeah, I've just always just been myself, and I've never pretended to be a gangster or a thug or anything, and just being the authentic person you are takes you a long way in just about anything in life. So hip hop's not an exception to that.
Yeah, no, dude, I love it. I can't get enough of it, dude.
So I seen that you played the ukulele. Was there any other genres of music that you like a lot that you're into or want to do maybe in the future?
I mean, I kind of like country. Country music is all right in certain doses, but mainly it's just hip hop.
Okay.
Yeah, it's mainly hip hop. I like kind of when I'm making beats, I like trying to incorporate other genres into it, but it's mainly just hip hop that I listen to.
Nice.
That's badass. I was saying then during the rap battles, were those at like colleges or something? Was it pretty nerve wracking? I mean, like just like we watched one, it was like you in like a room full of African Americans and like you, and like you just kept your fucking cool, didn't let the racial like stuff get to you, killed it with the punchlines. I think it was the bullpen one. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Bullpen,
I was like, are all those like? Cause I was like, we figured most of them were your friends. I figured it was like at the college, maybe. I wasn't sure, so I wanted to ask about it.
Yeah, no, that was actually that was on Bullpen Battle League. It's a pretty big battle league, and I got invited to be on it. So I was in Atlanta for that battle, and didn't know a single person really in that room.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. So
Man,
it was cool. It's always really fun. Winning over a crowd and in a room. So that was an absolute blast.
Especially a city that you're not from, dude. In Atlanta,
I
known
wasn't
for
sure.
Rap, so it's like, damn, that's legit. Like,
especially when you drop the line where it's like, I didn't know Goodwill made its own clothing line. You know, like, God, that had me rolling, dude. Yeah. Have you just always naturally been good at like freestyle? Like you said, you like burning on people. Like, did you ever realize that maybe you had a natural for it, other than the rapping on the bus situation, or?
Yeah, well, I mean, in college, there's this thing at NC State called the NC State Cypher, and we have that every Monday night, like at our free expression tunnel on campus. And so I got involved in that probably around 2012. And so every single Monday night, I'd be out there with all the rappers from Raleigh in the local area, just freestyling, and I would do that every single week, and I've continued to do it. And after so many years of freestyling, you start to get good at it, and so yeah, that's just basically how I've kind of honed my freestyle skill, which is a pretty worthless skill outside of rap, but it's been fun to do it, just in like the rap community.
So I have a question. So what was the idea for 13 Ways? The one you just came out with?
13 Reasons Why video?
Yeah, 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah, have y'all heard of the show 13 Reasons Why?
Yeah, I've watched both seasons.
Yeah, well, I am not the type of guy at all to get offended by anything. Like nothing really offends me, and I'm not the type of guy to boycott anything or anything like that. But when I saw the show, the premise really disturbed me. The idea of a girl committing suicide, and then all of her friends feeling really, really bad for her, and she becomes the center of attention, and is the ideal the ideal scenario that somebody, especially a younger person in school, that's their ideal situation for after they kill themselves.
Well,
it really glorified it so much.
Like glamorized it, yeah.
Yeah, and so I was really, I was personally I was just really curious as to how that got on Netflix, and so I just decided to make a song that kind of just from my own personal experience. I mean, I was diagnosed with depression at age 10, and so I'm about that depressed life, I'm about the mentally ill life.
Sad boy.
And
at least it's not an act, like.
Yeah.
Dude, that's legit.
I assure you, I am majorly depressed.
Way to go. We were worried about that. We thought you were some happy-go-lucky guy or something.
Yes. I have plenty of medications that confirm that. So,
well, shit, we should take a look at that clip.
Yeah, I think we have a clip of that. We'll roll that real quick and show people what we're talking about, and we'll let you know when it's rolling, and we'll kill the audio so we can talk while it's rolling.
A lot of tears that you fight to hold back. You never thought things would ever get so bad. You hate the weekend just as much as the week, but the pain doesn't stop until you fall asleep. That alarm begins ringing, you open up your eyes. That smile on your face is the ultimate disguise, one that everybody buys, cause they don't see the signs, cause you've gotten so good at convincing them that you're fine. Planning for the weekend cause you think that you can handle it. Break down from anxiety and have to call and cancel it. It's ruining your social life, people start ignoring you. You think about the future and there's nothing to look forward to. Want to start a family and then move into a home. Now you struggle to accept the fact you'll always be alone. Nobody'd even miss you, you'll always be a burden. So it isn't really suicide, it's like a public service. That makes you nervous, cause you don't want to end it all. Think about reaching out to that therapist you went and saw. Parents might find out, and since you don't want to get them involved, you're scrolling through your contacts and you're looking for a friend to call. Put the phone down thinking this is too much. They won't know how to help you cause you're way too screwed up. Maybe they'll ignore you, say they don't want to listen, tell you you're not suicidal, you're just dying for attention. Take the pills they give you and feel a little better, but take that whole bottle and your problem's gone forever. So you think that's the answer because you don't want to live, and wherever you go afterwards it can't be worse than this. No, it can't be worse than this. It just can't be worse than this. That's how you get pushed to the brink. That's when it happens. You act and don't think.
All right, man. Yeah, that video.
Yeah, bro. That's
I actually
so
seen that on Facebook, and within literally a week, dude. I think you jumped like 1 million views on that.
Shit's
crazy. Yeah, that was wild. That was absolutely wild.
Like I said, when I seen the view count on that, dude, I was like, he won't message me back. But it's always a shot in the dark. I throw it at people that I don't think will message back. If they don't, it doesn't hurt my feelings. You know what I mean? I know you got your own thing going on as a content creator as ourselves.
Yeah.
But that video was sweet, and then we actually showed a couple people we had over here tonight. They're like, dude, I just got the chills, and I was like, yeah, that's what I got as soon as I heard it.
Yeah. Well, thanks, man. Thank you.
So who's your influences on music, music-wise? Who do you look up to?
Jeez, I think there's a rapper named NF.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude.
He's pretty good. I like him. I mean, Kanye's my favorite artist of all time. But as far as looking to kind of this Logic is also a great is also a really good artist too. I think those are really the two main rappers that I listen to that actually talk about mental illness in a real way.
Right. So pretty much wordsmiths with the fucking meaning behind it.
yeah, not party rap.
Right.
Yeah.
Or about drugs.
Yeah, or bitches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, say in that cipher we were or not cipher, but that rap battle you were doing when you were starting to go off you had guns and all that, and you're like, wait, what am I doing?
Oh yeah.
This isn't what I do. I love that.
Yeah, so that cracked me up, dude. And it's like that, like I said, especially with the rap battles, especially because I don't see it, your YouTube page doesn't do as well as your Facebook page, which is sad. I hope your YouTube does better for you. But your Facebook seems to be nailing it, and when I came over here, me and him watched like probably like 2 hours straight of just everything you had, like just to be caught up for tonight. Like, like we watched it over, awesome. Then like went and found the full rap because you had that compilation where you have a bunch of videos where you're rapping the rap battles and it's like a compilation. We went through and watched every single one like straight through. Like, yeah,
that means a lot.
Yeah, no, dude, you killed. I'm surprised you're not bigger. Like, when I even clicked on your Facebook with the views you had on your YouTube page compared to, like, the following, I was like, what? How? Like, this guy's fucking a genius, a magician with words. Like, right? Like, your punchlines are crazy. Like,
and not only that, your facial expressions kind of help, dude, because you remind me a lot of Bo Burnham. Like, that's what I first said. Yeah. When I seen you, bro, you look like him with black hair. Yeah. Straight up, bro.
Yeah, that's always, yeah, man, that's another person that's all I freaking love. Like, that's
right. Yeah, dude, we love that guy.
Genius.
Yeah, straight up genius, dude. And I feel like you're on that level, bro.
No,
for sure.
No, dude, for sure, dude. Like, yeah, like I said, some of the stuff you say is like the wittiest fucking like where even, especially on a freestyle, like you gotta have a snap quick mind, dude. Like,
oh yeah, but I mean, just to clarify, when I'm doing a battle, like on a stage. None of that is freestyle. Like, that is all stuff that we're told our opponent, beforehand, and we're given time to like write for that. So like, so those like well produced looking battles. Those are just both of us wrote stuff for each other. So it's not like we're just making this stuff.
Okay, but still very impressive for writing.
To throw it down in the crowd you were in,
and make it look real too as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of theatrics involved.
You're like, not only am I a rapper, I'm /actor, /producer, like, so did you hire someone for those videos, or just those, like, videos that you picked up from those, or was it, like, someone was videoing for both of you guys?
Yeah, well, I mean, battle rap leagues have their own videographer, and I'm actually the videographer for my local league here in Raleigh, so for some of these battles, I was the one, I got a friend to shoot it, and then I would edit it. And then in other battles that look really crappy, I had nothing to do with those. I get really frustrated by some of the footage that comes out, because I'm like, gosh, that sounds terrible, that looks terrible. But yeah, so those are just like in-house videographers for the league. Yeah, so I mean, it's really cool. It's fun.
Yeah, man.
Is there any battles that you feel like you lost, like terribly too, or?
I want to say yes and sound like I'm humble, but no, I've just destroyed every single person I've gone against.
You do get a very good crowd reaction, which is like the deciding factor in a rap battle.
Yeah.
They don't stop.
Battling always looks way more hurt than I am, so I always take that as a win.
Yeah, say, and you guys, like I said, you guys seem to take it very well. Like, people will be dissing on you, race and all that. Doesn't matter, white boy stuff, but you take it like with a grain of salt. And you're like, all right, my verse is coming.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And then, then they take it very well. Like, we watched that one with the bullpen one. That guy took it super well. Like, he was laughing at all your punchlines.
Great.
Yeah, let's say super.
Yeah, we're like good friends now. Like we're like commenting on each other's Facebook stuff. Like, he just had a baby recently, so I was like, super excited for that. You like form friendships out of some of these.
Out of
pretty cool.
Out of dissing someone, it's like classic kindergarten. You get in a fight and they wind up your best friend for the rest of your life, kind of deal.
Yeah.
That's badass, though. I'll say, when I found you, on that one, were you surprised that 13 Reasons blew up as big as it did?
Yeah, I mean, I made it, probably 3 years ago. And so, I was just, so it got, maybe a few thousand views on Facebook. But then I just sent it in to Born Famous page. And they have, 300,000, people that like the page, and so they posted it on that, and it kind of took off from there. And I was really shocked. I was really shocked, but it was really cool. The most shocking thing was the amount of people that reached out to me and shared their stories with me.
Yeah.
I mean, just a countless amount of people from all around the world. And the biggest thing I took away from, and that I am taking away from it, is that that people I am not alone in the way I feel. People will message me and describe their everyday life, and it's like they're describing what I go through every day too. And it's been a real big encouragement for me knowing that I'm not alone in this fight, and that people all across the world, it doesn't matter your race, gender, sexual orientation, people really, really suffer with this. And it's been really, really cool and also, pretty heartbreaking to see how many people really suffer like this.
That's crazy, because I was just talking about that with the guy that was on earlier, and yeah, man, it is crazy to realize like everyone is going through the same kind of depression. Like, it could be anything, but you still got the same feelings, no matter what the situation. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Depression's no joke.
Yeah. Oh no, it's not.
Yeah, I love that you described both sides of it, though.
That's what I was going to go at, too. Like, I feel like that might help prevent a lot of suicide, I think, how people can see the other side of how people feel. It's like, you might be dead and gone or whatever, but, like, as of now, like, if you can look forward to, like, the regrets before the regrets are actually in place, you won't even want to do it, kind of deal. Like, maybe you want to go talk to someone instead, or, like, go to a support group or something like that, and like maybe just speak out, go see a therapist, or like maybe just confront your problem head on, whatever it is. But like, I feel like it definitely helps a lot of people that are going through depression and on psych drugs and stuff like that, and anything that depression wise. I'm not a very depressed guy, but I know I have a few friends, and we've had a few friends. We've had friends, killed themselves, and me and him have been friends forever, and we've had a friend that was supposed to hang out with him one night, and then literally I moved away, and like by the time I moved back after a couple of years, he had shot himself in the head, and it was just like no one even knew. No one knew.
Yeah.
He was a super happy guy.
You were saying, like, nobody's gonna even know later on, like 3 weeks down the road, nobody's gonna see that hashtag,
Hashtag.
Well, that's what you said. That's fucked up.
Yeah, and
that's true as fuck.
Say everyone's sad for like a couple months, and then life moves on, which is supposed to happen. But at the same time, it's like. What I mean? It's very sad stuff.
It definitely hit home to millions of people. So
I can see why it hit as many of you as it did, because I think everyone's, especially if you're over the age of 21, you've known someone or known of someone who's known someone, clearly, like, and empathy's a big thing, I mean, if you're not out of your mind, empathy's huge. Like, if you see someone going else through pain, you should be able to feel it. And I don't know, the song really, like I said, hit home for me and a lot of the people I showed. Like, I shared it, and within, like, 15 minutes, I had, like, 10 shares off my page. And people are like, who is this guy? And I was like, I don't know. Hopefully we'll get him on the show. I'd really like to talk to him. Like, but, and then all your other stuff, which is weird, because that song's pretty heavy-hearted compared to a lot of your other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But, it's cool to see a serious part.
Except maybe your fucking rap battles, because some of those seem a little serious, maybe.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You're like digging dirt on those.
Do you ever have to like research the rappers you were battling?
Oh, always.
Oh, I stalk them. I stalk them to a very healthy degree. Find out everything I can about them. I know everything about the person by then. By the time we battle.
Same. All right, man. Well, we super appreciate you coming on, talking about the video, and just crazy that you're even on. I know that you're on a time difference with us, so we do appreciate it.
Thank you guys so much for having me on, man. I started listening to your podcast, man, and I like it a lot. Man, y'all are doing a great job, and thank y'all so much for having me on here.
Dude, thanks for coming on. I was surprised you even hit me back up. But is there
Thank you, dude. Thank you.
Other than YouTube and Facebook, is there anything where anyone else find you on SoundCloud or anything like that for your music?
I think I'm on SoundCloud. But it's mainly just YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And for everything, it's just literally my name. That's nice.
And I also like that your rapper name is your name. That's awesome as well.
Right?
Yeah. It's really hard to rhyme the name Anderson Burrus with the name. So it's pretty useful.
Man shed deer.
Man shed deer has.
Yeah.
But we super appreciate you coming on. We know you're out of North Carolina. It's like probably like 1 there now, but.
Yeah.
Or later, but we do appreciate it. We know you got a big day tomorrow. So you guys heard him. You can find him on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter under Anderson Burrus. And you guys know where to find us. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And if you want to help us out, Patreon. If you're looking for merch, you can find it on the page through Teespring.
Oh, yeah.
And just thanks again, man. We super appreciate you coming out. We love your stuff, dude. And we'll see everyone next week and next Tuesday.
Thank y'all so much.
Later, guys.